Peanuts have been grown in Virginia since colonial times. Virginia's special claim to peanut fame dates back to 1842, when the first commercial peanut crop was raised in Sussex County. And as planting season got underway this May, grower Gary Cross says Virginia peanuts are still the best.
Virginia peanuts are noted to be a larger peanut. They use them primarily at your ballparks. You'll see them cooked in the bags. After they're shelled and cooked, there you'll find them in the cans, salted in the can or unsalted in the can, but they're large, just larger than what a Spanish peanut or a runner peanut will give you.
The farmers always liked the Virginia peanut. It grew well in our soils. It's much bigger, so it does take more water. We don't have any irrigation, but with the sand we've got, we tended to always have enough water. For the most part, maybe 10% of the acres now are devoted to the runner type, but at least 90%, if not more, are still growing the Virginia style peanut.
You can only have a Vidalia onion from Vidalia, Georgia. Well, we feel as if you can only have a Virginia tasting peanut from Virginia.
Cotton, with the Virginia Peanut Growers Association, says peanuts are grown throughout the South, from New Mexico to Virginia. But most of them are either runner-type peanuts, which are typically used for peanut butter, or the Spanish or Valencia types used for candies.
With the Virginia type, you have your in-shells, you have your gourmet peanuts, some are made into peanut butter, so there's multiple uses for the Virginia type peanut. A lot of the peanuts go to the in-shell processor, but we've also got in this area about 30 or so gourmet people who put them in the cans and sell them all over the country and all over the world.
Cotton says some of the peanut shellers and manufacturers in southeastern Virginia have been around for more than a century, so the industry is well established. And while major processors like Planters and Birdsong Peanuts are international companies, there's still plenty of room for local entrepreneurs.
Virginia is very unique in having those gourmet processors. Each one of them has its own fans out in the U.S. and in the world, and they sell a lot of peanuts to them. All of them got websites, all of them got 800 numbers, and particularly at Christmas and holiday time is their busiest times of the year.
Cross and his fellow farmers are crossing their fingers as they plant. While there's good moisture levels this year, the real risk comes at harvest time. Unlike other crops, peanuts lay exposed in the field and vulnerable for several days in the fall.
You can raise it, you can have the biggest crop you've ever had. Once you turn it up to the sun and expose it, it has to lay there and dry for a period of time before we can harvest it. And at that point, hurricanes in the fall of the year, October, has done in the past put a damper on what we thought was a great crop. We have to have the peanuts out of the ground and in some form have already been dried before a frost hits them, once we have turn them upside down and expose them.
Unlike other basic crops like corn and soybeans, Virginia-type peanuts are grown only in 8 southeast Virginia localities and a few in North Carolina. Cotton says about 25% of each year's crop is sold overseas.
We've got some competitors in the world, but not many of them that grow Virginia-type peanuts. So there's a big business of exporting Virginias, and that does help when the supply gets out of hand and we have excess supply.
The number of Virginia peanut farms declined dramatically after 2002 when the federal peanut program ended. Peanuts are raised on about 200 farms today compared to 700 farms in 1997. But Cross says younger growers are taking a serious look at peanuts and deciding they can make money with them again.
These young boys are energetic and want to plant peanuts again, and I'm glad of that. Southampton County lost a lot of acres since 2002, and we used to be the top in the state. Our land is perfect for peanuts in this county, so I'm glad to see them coming back.
In 2016, growers earned a little more than $15 million raising peanuts. But growers like Cross are hoping renewed interest in Virginia-type peanuts means they're on the comeback trail, as long as the weather cooperates. In Southampton County, Virginia, I'm Ricky Gibson reporting.